Good morning, good morning. Hope you can make it outside today. Oh, motherfucker. We're at the end of August almost. And I wanted to come on here today to share a little bit more about my journey with healing my gut, healing my body, and healing my mind by doing a carnivore diet. Okay, that's what I've been doing since January 1st, strictly. It has definitely been one hell of a journey so far, let me tell you. The amount of changes in 8 months, and I'm about to go through another change right now. I feel it. So I have naturally, intuitively just been letting my gut control this whole entire thing. I've been trusting it. When it tells me to eat, I eat. And in 8 months, I have felt my body go through so many different transitions, and I can finally say now that I feel 100% fat adapted. It's taken about, we'll call it 8 months. And for me, that's experimenting, trial, tribulation, for what works with my microbiome and what feeds my gut and what my liver does not want. My body just started gravitating more towards fat than protein. So that's what I'm here to tell you, is that I have noticed this, recognized this, I have it documented, I have it written down, full 100% aware. And why I'm coming here today is to tell you, from my experience, what I've learned. If you're starting to heal your gut the only way, with a carnivore fucking lifestyle, and 0 carbs, no sugar, no fucking bullshit, just animal-based foods, I would get fat adapted as fast as possible. I would try to eat a higher fat diet, like 80-20, 80% fat, 20% protein. And that, I believe, will heal your gut even faster than I healed mine. That's what I feel, that's what I kind of experienced. And I'm about to go to a whole nother level with more fat. So I've been working my way up to it. I've been following this doctor. Her name is Dr. Boz.
Sardines for 3 days? Why would a doctor recommend that?
She is promoting omega-3s and the benefits of omega-3 fatty oils and fatty acids and just all these benefits. And she's doing it through the most nutrient dense fucking omega-3 source there is, and it's sardines. Okay, and when I started hearing this and listening to this and reading this and following about this, it's like the next step to what I'm trying to accomplish for my body. And for me, that is lower the inflammation as much as possible. So my broken ass fucking knee joints can move a little bit better and give me some more relief. That's my whole, it's been my whole journey. Most people would do it for their heart. My heart is really secondary in this. It's for my knees.
This condition is more common in older adults, athletes, and people who have had knee injuries. Fortunately, there are several treatments available to manage the symptoms and improve mobility.
So I can do these things. My heart is actually just benefiting from it, so it doesn't even matter. But after my last blood work, it was amazing to see how balanced it was with eating this carnivore lifestyle, and I know it can be even better. So that's what I'm opting for. So I started doing this research right after that, like, ooh, how can I enhance this? How can I maybe get more of this? And so yeah, the answer is omega-3s. So it's almost going to be like a new thing. Or fat you can overdo. Too much fat, no matter where you get it from, butter, rendered fat, you get too much, your liver will not accept it, and you're going to fucking shit it right out in the bowl. So I'm not doing that anymore. My body is absorbing all this fat now. Like, it used to spit it out like that. That's why I'm telling you. it used to do that because it would only be able to handle so much because of the amount of years prior of the abuse that the insides took. So, it doesn't happen overnight. I started this in January, and that's, the reason why I really want to do this video today and share this with myself and all of you is that it's really taken my body about 8 months, where I'm at right now, almost 9 months, to feel, internally, feel the best that it's ever felt. And I just can't even put words into your mind. It's just a feeling like no other after you have felt the complete opposite. And it just keeps thriving. It just keeps growing. It's my training day. This is the day that matters for my entire week. This day kickstarts my week so I can make it to next Tuesday. I live week to week, and I used to live day to day. So I'm getting better and better. That's all I'm saying. And you can get better. All you have to do is do the work.
Get back to fucking work. It's time to get back to work. Stop hearing yourself talk. Get off the podcast. Don't be on social media too much. Cut out all the fucking noise. Get back to the fucking mental lab, because that's where the knowledge came from.
Trust your gut. Trust your intuition. If it takes you 8 months to heal, trust it. If you want to try listening to me and get fat adapted quicker and maybe do 70-30, then 80-20, I'm going 90-10. That's where I'm going. So, I'm just going to experiment. And I've been working myself up with these sardines. I've been eating a can a week now since my blood test. And, when I first, got the can, I was just like, fuck, I'm not craving it. I crave meat, fatty meat, and butter and egg yolks. That's what I crave. And I ain't craving these little fucking minnows. So that's what it was in my mind when I went into this. And I was listening to Dr. Boz, and she's like, you gotta give them a try.
All right, so the first reason you should eat sardines is they're so stinking nutritious. But the second reason you should eat them is because it's really hard to overeat sardines. Let me explain. First of all, sardines come in a very convenient, prepackaged dose. As soon as I convince people to eat them, they start pushing back about, what about all the toxins in those fish? Here's the rule, folks. The smaller the fish, the smaller the risk of mercury.
And now I want it because I want the benefits from it. I've seen it, I've read it, I've heard it, and I know I can get it for myself. So that's what I'm going for, and that's why we're here today. So I'm preparing for a 72-hour Sardine Fast. It's 3 days, and I'm working my way up to it. So I've been making recipes, seeing what I really like, and my favorite right now is I make sardine cakes. And I have some Carnivore Crisp beef flour. I use a little of that. I use a can of sardines, and I make my own butter mayo. I use that. And if I can mix it all up, and fucking, you can fry it in butter, you can air fry it, you can bake it. No matter what, it comes out goddamn fucking amazing. It tastes like the best crab cake you could ever fucking have. And to me, that's the easiest way to eat it. I enjoy it like that. I actually crave it, like I want to eat this fucking daily. That's how much I like it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be burned out on fucking sardine cakes in 72 hours. We're gonna find out, but I have other ways that I can prepare them to change it up. I've been experimenting, so it's all good, and I think I can do it easily. So if I can do it, you can do it, and just work yourself up to it. I'll put a link to Dr. Boz's channel where I started learning about this shit, and I was like, man, this is fucking nuts. This is crazy. Just like I did when I first saw Michaela Pearson talking about reversing her arthritis.
Food couldn't cause something that dramatically bad. Like, it was like my joints disintegrated. Mm-hmm. How on earth can we link that back to food? I mean, a whole bunch of what we've been told isn't true. And it's funny that there's so much hell rising against this way of eating, considering you can eat meat and not die of scurvy. So obviously what we've been told is wrong. Mm-hmm. We're obviously missing some information. So the fact that people are up in arms against it is a little surprising. You'd think that they'd be more like, hey, that's weird. What are we not being told?
Yeah, let's look into this.
Let's look into this, yeah.
And saying she only ate meat only. And I was like, come on, man, this is fucking ridiculous. And I was just like, well, I ain't tried it. I don't got an opinion. I got to get an opinion. You got my opinion. You got a whole fucking document back to January 1st of this year opinions of how that's been going. And it's only getting better. So, for the next 3 days, I'll be testing my glucose and ketones. I have this Keto Mojo Glucose Plus monitor, Lancer, needles, test strips. So today I've already done it. As soon as I woke up, I was up at 4:46 this morning. My glucose was 87, my ketones were 1.2, my ratio was 72.5, and at 7 o'clock I'll have my first can of sardines. Yeah. Optimize your health. All right, yesterday was Wednesday. It was a recovery day. I just fueled on fatty meat in preparation for today. Today I'm starting my 72-hour Sardine Fast and try to optimize my ketones and lower my glucose. I'm gonna go make some sardine cakes right now. Okay. Here's the sardines I'm eating. These are the ones I favor. Made my own butter mayonnaise. Got 1 egg. This is beef flour. Here's the minnows we'll be eating. Oh yeah, skin, bones, everything. Okay, add 2 tablespoons of butter mayo. 2 tablespoons of beef flour. Put it on some parchment paper, air fry that motherfucker. And there we have it. 1 sardine cake. Yeah, look at this. That's what it looks like. It's like a little cake, little pancake. Yummy, bony tit. It's pretty good. Round 2. Alright, put a little fish water on Anya's food. She likes that. Get those omega-3s. Alright, about to air fry our fish balls. So good. Man, just sitting here taking some notes, and I'm hungry. I'm not necessarily craving sardines, but I'm fucking hungry, so I can go eat sardines. So I got a new recipe found on YouTube from Anita, Ketogenic Woman.
So I'm going to open that up. Oh, look at how nice and brown that is. Okay. There we are. Look at that. So you need butter.
Sardine waffles. Let's go try that. 2 eggs, 1 can of sardines, and 2 tablespoons of beef flour. Ooh. There you go, yeah. All right, third meal of the day. Sardine waffles, yeah. I just put butter on them, lots of butter. And they're pretty fucking good. My ketones are 1.3 this morning, and my glucose was 91. Get it on the chart. Don't eat it. I'm doing all this for joint health. Yep. Joint health and longevity. Second meal of the day. Alright. Fish nuggets. Okay, it's almost 6 p.m. and I haven't eaten since 7 a.m. this morning, so 11 hours I've been full off that sardine pancake this morning. So just made 1 can, just like I did this morning, but I made them into little fish sticks. Cook them the same way. I've got some butter, I'm dipping it in now. Oh yeah. These are tasty. I made 4 mini sardine cake. I made 4 mini sardine cakes. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, bony tip. These might be better than the last ones.
You know, if sardines is something you just can't face, try one of those things. I mean, I'll link a couple of resources down below for those. Here is why I personally will probably do the sardine challenge from time to time. It is for the inflammation. So I am an older person, and I know that a lot of the people who watch my channel are also in my age group and older. We have, you know, some of us, not all of us, but some of us have, you know, some arthritis happening, aging skin, you know, those sorts of things that really can be helped with omega-3s. This is about taking in a surge of anti-inflammatory sardines. They are so high in omega-3s. I mean, this is like, you know, a surge of life through your body. And that is what has attracted me to doing the sardine challenge.
Cheers to healers. I had 1 can this morning at 7 a.m. and I was full. Like 12 o'clock, I was like, all right, this is normally when I eat. Am I hungry? Not hungry. I'm not going to eat. Just listen to my gut. And 4 o'clock comes, like, man, I'm still not hungry. 5 o'clock comes, still not hungry. 6 o'clock, it's like, man, I'm maybe a little bit hungry, so I'm just gonna start eating, because I don't like to eat too late. So yeah, got 2 cans down, 3 total today. Had 3 yesterday, so we'll see what tomorrow's like. But looking forward to seeing the glucose and the ketones in the morning, see if they've kicked up a notch.
All right, Doc, teach me how to build muscle on this ketogenic diet. And I said, well, what have you heard me teach about before? It's like, well, you tell me that you got to have ketones in circulation in order to protect the muscle from not being broken down.
Saturday, August 26th, 4:30. There we go. It's 7 a.m. and I'm not really that hungry, so I'm just gonna fast until I get back. I'm gonna go to the skate park, ride my bike, get some good exercise, some training. We'll come back and eat. It's Saturday afternoon, 12:30. I've already been in the skate park for 4 hours, did multiple sessions, fasted, haven't eaten since 6:30 yesterday p.m. and just haven't been hungry. I maybe feel like I'm just starting to get hungry, I'm not sure, but I just got out of the shower, cheers to healers, have a nice sparkling water. So technically my 72-hour fast ends if I eat sardines at 7 a.m. Sunday morning, tomorrow morning. So I'm probably just not gonna eat today, and I'll save it for tomorrow morning. I'll have a can of sardines. Got home from the skate park, I wasn't hungry, but steak was on my mind. I was like, ooh. So I'm getting hungry for steak. So tomorrow I'll break my fast with some sardines, and then I'm having a steak. Yeah. I think my ketones are gonna be thriving in the morning. I feel this. So I'm gonna do another skate session in the morning, cardio, and see how the performance goes versus today. Ooh, Sunday fun day. Okay, I slept in today. It's 5:30 a.m. Check this glucose, check my ketones, and I'm at the end of the 72-hour fast. Ooh, 72. All right, here we have it. I got my chart finished, and today was unbelievable. My glucose was as low as 72. My ketones boosted up to 2.1. And my ratio is 34, so I am at the best, pretty much, as far as ketosis fat burning. So that's a 72-hour numbers. Pretty incredible. And we'll eat soon. All right, it's almost 7 a.m., so I'm technically 37 hours water fasted, and if I eat at 7 a.m. that's 72-hour sardine fast completed. But the whole point of doing the sardine challenge is to get your body in autophagy, get it in the most fat burning efficient fuel. So I've got high ketones right now. I'm burning all the bullshit out of my cells.
Autophagy is the process of getting rid of these expired groceries inside your body, cleaning out the junk. Your body is that stinking smart. When you're in a fasted state, it goes for cells that are damaged and inflamed, and the body starts fixing it. And if it has determined that a cell is what's called a senescent cell, a zombie cell, it zaps it via apoptosis, which is programmed cell death, and gets rid of the cell altogether. And then it goes a step further. It produces a stem cell, a fresh cell that is going to be used for your eyeballs, your liver, your kidneys, your brain, whatever the innate intelligence needs, it sends it there. This is all happening when you just don't eat food during a fast. How incredible is that?
That's what's going on. So naturally, I kind of just went into this water fast, and that's what the Sardine Challenge is for. It's supposed to help you get into fasting, doing a 36, 48, 72 hours, no food. And I mean, I've been doing this for a while, so my body's just used to it. So it naturally just went into, we don't need any food right now. So I kind of feel like that way right now. Like, I don't need to eat at 7 o'clock here. I could probably go to the skate park, get a stretch and a nice little shred sesh, and I think I'll be all right. It might be a good test to see if my energy is more today with the higher ketones than yesterday being fasted. That'd be a good self-experiment for myself. Then come home and eat. You want to go skate park and go cruising? All right, let's do it. Come on. All right. Beat Mr. Sun up, made it to the skate park. Gonna get a nice little walk in, get the body moving, stretched, blood flowing, and then we're gonna shred. See how we feel. All right, we just got done stretching. I've been skating for a bit, and I can tell you my energy is lower than it was yesterday. Like, I really gotta force myself, and I feel like, I don't know, I just feel completely fueled with beef when I skate. So, just my experience. So I'm gonna trust my gut and not try to kill it, not try to push it too hard. I'm just gonna cruise, and yeah, then go home, and we're gonna eat these sardines so I can get some beef and get optimized. All right, here we go. Gonna make some fish balls. Good. Looking forward to some beef though. I just completed the sardine challenge. 72 hours of only eating sardines, start to finish. The whole point of it was satiating the hunger, resetting your hormones, and getting to autophagy. And I got to it, made it. It was a good disciplinary mindset challenge. And I gotta say, it was really easy for me. It may not be easy for you, but I've already done a 7-day water fast in the past. My body is used to this. I've done multi-day fast, and yeah, this just was no problem. I didn't even plan on doing the water fast for 40 hours, but it just naturally happened. So yeah, go me. Just benefit. But all in all, yeah, it was cool. I highly recommend anybody doing it, because if you're fat, sick, and dying, and you got some sort of autoimmune cancer fucking swarming in your cells, that's how you get it out.
The combination of fat and protein are so much more important than just from a fuel perspective. Metabolism, and this is one of the biggest misconceptions about metabolism when we talk about it. People think of metabolism as being fast or slow. People think of metabolism as being how I burn calories. Okay? It is neither of those things. Your metabolic function is how all of the processes in your body work to keep you alive. Okay? Your digestive system, your immune system, your central nervous system, how you breathe, okay? Your reproductive organs, all of these things, how your skin grows is part of your metabolism. If any of those things are off, then you, by definition, have metabolic dysfunction. And that's where, guess what? That's what sickness is. That's where all these diseases and all of these things that we have come from. Metabolic dysfunction has nothing to do with calories, has nothing to do with fuel. So if you want to support how your body actually works, that's where we talk about adequate protein, adequate fat to keep these things running the way they need to run.
Cleanse, rebuild. Fat, that's where it's at.
Practicing intermittent fasting is a great way to accelerate weight loss or get your weight loss plan back on track. However, thinking about going without food for 16 or more hours can be intimidating. The keys to getting fasting to work for you are eliminating the refined foods that trigger cravings, staying hydrated with water and electrolytes, starting with short fasts, giving your body time to adapt to your new eating pattern, and understanding that hunger is a fickle thing. There are many external cues in our world that remind us to eat. It's up to us to determine if we really need to feed that hunger.
Wedding dress.
Oh, here's what I've been craving.
Come on. He says they give it hands, get married, all right, okay? And the woman stands up in a fucking wedding dress, and everyone claps, and then he goes, shit.
The question is, do we know what the minimum amount of fasting time is for humans that can activate autophagy? So
now let's talk about this hack. Like I said, may not be for everybody because it's a little bit extreme. But I think that if you have given up on losing fat and you just think that it's not possible for you, this may be the diet hack for you. The hack is very safe. There's no danger in doing this. The foods that you'll be eating on this diet, you can get from your local grocery store. There's no unique, weird, proprietary ingredients you have to buy. There's no subscription you have to sign up for. You just eat these foods and avoid all other foods and food-like products. It's going to protect your muscle and actually help you put on new muscle if you'd like to work out and do that. But you're not going to lose muscle, because when we talk about losing weight, we don't really mean that. What we mean is I want to lose fat. And so if you'd like to keep your muscle mass and you'd like to keep your bone density and keep everything else right where it is while losing fat, this is probably the diet hack for you. Number one, beef. You can eat ground beef, you can eat ribeye, you can eat less expensive cuts of beef. Any beef meat, any meat from a cow, you can eat as much as you want. Any meat from a sheep, you can eat as much as you want. So lamb chops, any of that kind of stuff, you can eat as much as you want. Any meat from goat, you can eat as much as you want. So any ruminant, but let's just call all those beef for the sake of simplicity in this video. So you can eat all the beef you want. You can eat all the eggs you want. And please don't throw away those yolks. They're full of magical nutrition. If you're going to throw away anything, throw away the white. But eat your eggs. Next is butter. Next is bacon. Yes, bacon. You can lose weight eating bacon. And so let's go over those again. Beef of any kind, eggs of any kind. They can be duck eggs, chicken eggs, quail eggs, probably lizard eggs. I'm not sure about lizard eggs. You can eat butter, and you want to try to get grass-fed butter if you can. You can eat liver or other organ meats from animals, and you can eat bacon. Uncured bacon actually has more nitrates than cured bacon in it.
Hopefully you're also increasing the protein. Again, we're not talking about getting more fat than protein by definition. We're talking about just increasing your fat. You still most likely will also need to increase your protein. And this is the mistake that a lot of people getting started make, is they think, well, I'm just getting started. Everyone says when you get started, you should do high fat. Absolutely. I think fat being higher than you might normally have it is nothing wrong with that. It's fine. It's great. That doesn't mean you don't also increase your protein. You still need the protein. And that the combination of increasing your protein, so being higher protein than you were, which may not fit the definition of high fat by what a lot of people are talking about, but it's higher protein than you were and higher fat than you were, which basically boils down to what? Eat more. So if you are unhealthy, if you have metabolic dysfunction, the problem in many cases is you're just not eating enough of the right things. So just eat more. Don't worry as much about what the fat percentage on the meat is. You don't need to worry about all that. Just eat more whole food, animal-based meat, fatty cuts of meat, right? That's why BBB&E is a great thing, because it's focused more on fatty meats. It's great for beginners. It's great for people getting started, right? It increases their protein. It increases their fat. It increases the satiety. It does checks all the buttons for beginners. It's fantastic.